Welcome to Think Big with Dan and Qasim. Join hosts Dan Melnick and Qasim Masood as they explore big ideas, limitless possibilities, and engage with visionaries, entrepreneurs, and thought leaders who dare to dream big, get inspired, motivated, and find practical tips for personal growth. Think big, dream bigger, and ignite your potential.
All right, welcome to Think Big with Dan and Qasim. Qasim is not here right now, it's just me. And our guest today is Cheryl. So Cheryl, if you want to go ahead and introduce yourself, tell us where you live and what you do for a living.
Okay. Cheryl from New Zealand, Nelson, New Zealand. Our little city is called Sunny Nelson because we're the sunniest city in New Zealand. So that's quite good. But at the moment, it's the middle of winter for us over here. So it might be sunny, but it's not very warm. And I have just recently launched a new business, an e-commerce business, and it's called Boujee Ice. So bougie meaning liking a lavish or luxury kind of lifestyle, but staying humble and connected to your roots. So that's sort of where we feel like to have the bling, but, still being humble. So it's good. And we sell moissanite lab-created diamonds, so they're more affordable. So our jewelry line is for everyone. Like there's something affordable for, you can either get plated gold or solid gold, depending on how your budget fits. We can, sort it for all walks of life. For those that don't know what a moissanite diamond is, the difference between a mined diamond and a moissanite diamond is mined obviously come from deep within the earth, and moissanite come from meteorites. Yeah, they are very rare in their natural environment, but as technology and clever people have come, they can now be totally physically, chemically, and optically made in a lab. So you cannot tell the difference between a lab-created diamond and a diamond that's been mined or found from a meteorite, if you're lucky to find one of those. So they were, when they first were started to be made in a lab, obviously, like anything, is more expensive. But as I've downpacked it and got everything cool sorted, they have come down in price a lot. So they're a lot cheaper than a mined diamond, and they're conflict-free. Obviously, there's a lot of conflict around mined diamonds and the sustainability of those and earth being dug up. And you can now see diamond mines from space. So are quite big craters. So that's where we're heading. But we don't just sell diamond jewelry. We sell everything. So we have anklets. We have keepsake pendants. These are, if you've lost your loved one or a pet, you can just have a little bit of them with you at all times, which is quite sweet. For those that have anxiety or ADHD children or things, with fidgeters, the old fidget spinners, came in for a while, but now the new thing is we've got the fidget rings, so it's less conspicuous. You can sit in class and just, spin your ring. So we have those, but they're for all ages, obviously, as well, because anybody and everybody can suffer from anxiety, of course. We have body piercings, we have grills, we have everything that you can think of. And if we don't have it, the good thing about us is you tell us what you want and we will custom design it. So that's the bit actually that I love. Like I'm just yesterday got an order to custom design something for someone's 50th. And so they just set the budget, and because he was a bloke, he was kind of like, he left it up to me. He was like, had a few ideas and I just put it in, sent him a couple of designs, and away we went. So that's the fun part. Yeah.
So where are most of your customers located as of right now?
Well, being New Zealand based, there's quite a lot in New Zealand and Australia. But yeah, I've been really surprised because this is my first e-commerce business, and so when I first launched, which was only a couple of weeks ago, so we're sort of new. But yeah, it's amazing where you get, I guess once you get the social media going, which we're just new at as well, the hits like Canada and Ireland. Ireland was really big, and I was like, why Ireland? But hey, luck of the Irish, I love it. So yeah, Ireland and yeah, all over the place. It's really strange. There was a few US, so that's good. Yep, we'd like to say hi over there. Just really, some places I didn't even know how to pronounce, so I don't know where they are. But you find them. But yeah, it's been quite interesting. But obviously, most of it's down under for the
Awesome.
beginning.
So what made you want to start this business?
I have always loved jewelry and bling, especially, but the price bracket has always been a big, like I look at J-Lo's engagement rings and go, oh, they are so amazing and stunning, or the Kardashians bling and, all that sort of thing. And you just think, oh, I used to have that sort of stuff. And now with lab created diamonds, we can, like it's so awesome. And so when I've been researching it for about a year, and so when I sort of got into it more and more, I just became more passionate about it and just loved it, and just thought, I'm going to quit my day job and this is going to be it. I turned 50 as well this year, so I was like, okay, life begins at 40, it's now beginning at 50. So yeah, so I just have a real passion for it, and I think it's so much better as well that we're doing these lab created diamonds instead of digging up the earth. And yeah, I think it's great for the environment and sustainability as well. I think it's got some really good points, and I love making people happy. Like, people just glow when they've got, they get a jewelry piece. Like, you either love it or you don't, but when you do love it, you really appreciate opening that little box or that package. And even the guys with their watches and stuff, they're like, oh, that's so cool, because I always try and look for something that's different, like the skeleton watches or racing car watch, just something that's like they can go, check this out, like it's a bit different, not just the usual. But we still have some classic styles, of course, and that for people that like to keep traditional, but also just putting something in there for those that want to I stand out just a little bit.
What has been your biggest challenge so far in starting this business?
Tech. So I built the website myself, and so I started off with one company. I guess I don't know if I should say. And I found building their website was just way too complicated. Like they say, you can, build it yourself. You don't have to be tech savvy. And so I, ended up wasting a bit of money on that, because it's just like, this is just too hard. So then I went to another web building place, and so much easier. I was just like, yes, I can do this.
Are you using Shopify right now or something else?
Yeah, I'm on Shopify now.
Shopify is the best.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I didn't know whether I was allowed to mention. So yeah, Shopify was so much easier. Like, I was just like, what it took me just to do one little section on this other commerce site was like way past that. Like it was more straightforward, and I got it done and I felt better. So yeah, some tech things, and then just doing everything yourself. So like now I've sort of reached out to Upwork, and I'm giving that just to get a little bit of help with some of the marketing, because the time constraints, trying to focus on the jewelry myself and helping people, and then also having to do the marketing side as well. Like, it gets really busy, and so I've been doing some 12-hour days, and it's like, I'm getting older. I wasn't supposed to be putting all this on me. But I do love it. But I needed to sort of reach out and kind of diversify some of the work.
Sure. So I guess speaking of your website and technology, like what would you say is the overall role of technology within your business?
Yeah, just the overseer of everything, really. Like I'm very hands-on, so yeah, I'm like the sole, yeah, director of everything. Yeah, control the whole lot. Yeah,
So are
very.
you
Yeah.
using artificial intelligence or have you thought about that in terms of your business?
I was very new to that. I was like, where was that when I was at school? Um, like you guys are so lucky, the young generation having all these tech. Um, a little, yeah. I've only just been introduced to it. So when I first built the website, like, yeah, I didn't know about it. So it's just been like something that's come up, and because when you launch and get stuff, you get bombarded with every tech person that's in the universe that wants to go, oh, I've just come across your site, I can help you. It's like, so your inbox becomes, and your message box just becomes full with all these people that saying,
Yeah.
you can have, I can help you, I can do this and that for you. And it's like, oh, okay. Yeah, I have learned that. So a little bit, but I still have my own personality, which I think is and it could be a little bit Kiwi as well. We just have a bit of a, I don't know, maybe a down under casual kind of relaxed, but that's how I want it. It's something for everyone. So I want everyone just to feel comfortable that it's not, it's luxury and it's lavish, but it's for everyone. Like you don't have to be prestigious. You can be of all walks of life, and you can yeah, anyone. Just I want them to feel relaxed to approach us and get what they really want. Yeah.
So in terms of marketing, obviously we connected on Facebook, but what other channels are you using? Are you using, Instagram, TikTok? Like what are you using to get the word out right now?
Okay, so yeah, our main has been Instagram and Facebook, and then we have just gone into Google. So because we have only been a couple of weeks, I probably should have started before I launched, but yeah, old girl, just going to start. I've done a little dabble in TikTok, but just learning about that myself because I'm older. So and so I'm going to try and get my two favorite employees, my puppies, get them to sort of, I thought about doing maybe I tried to get the youngest little Maltese pup to wear some jewelry for me. So I thought that would be quite a good TikTok because actually working with animals is rather tricky. So could get some good footage for somebody to laugh at me on TikTok trying to get my puppy to wear a tennis bracelet, necklace. Yeah, she just wanted to chew it rather than wear it. So yeah, so going to dabble, get further into different social media, definitely for sure. So you should be seeing us more and more, hopefully, and yeah, hopefully we spread the word more. So yeah,
So what would you say is your number one priority in the next 3 to 6 months?
brand building. I want Boujee Ice to be the next Tiffany's or the next Cartier. But we're not we're not their brand. Like we're different, obviously, but to be known like that, like if you want something, you go to Boujee Ice. Like we're we're famous, we're known. Like everybody to know that go to Boujee Ice. That's the place to get it, or to get it made, or to great stuff. Yeah.
So what is
So
the no, so what is the one biggest piece of advice that you wish you knew before you started this entrepreneurship journey?
I did all the research about what I was doing and finding everything. So it would probably for me with my age is the marketing, the network, the brand kit, that sort of side of thing. Because like I can run a business, like I've run a business before, and I can, I know the product and I know the background of the of jewelry and all that sort of stuff. I've learned all that, but it was the social media side for me, which is your big networking and your big getting your brand out there. So that's been my biggest learning curve, which is probably going to be a lot different to most.
So
Yeah.
if we're going to have this conversation again in 1 year from now, where do you expect things to go for your business?
I expect you to be going, wow, we're back with the well-known Boujee Ice. And yeah, just wow, look at how far you've come in the last year. And when you say, where's your market now? I'll just be saying, oh, how long you got?
Awesome. So
So
how much, so like if somebody from here in the States wanted to buy one of your products, like how much is shipping or how does that work? 'Cause obviously it's pretty far.
depending on the item, so we custom make it. So like we get your sizing or whatever it is, and then I can expedite it, depending if you want to have it for a special occasion. Like yesterday's order was for the 50th, so and the birthday's on the 12th of September, so it was quite a short time to design it, make it, and then get it to them. But we're going to do that, so that's cool. So it depends, but that makes postage a little bit dearer because obviously we're doing fast express, at courier and stuff. But it's yeah, so we'll just work with our clients. That's what we really want to do, is just work with them and make it as cost effective as we can. So if they are happy to wait 4 or 5 weeks, then for it to be made and then to be sent out to them, then it'll be better for them cost wise. But if they want it sent urgently, then obviously the post couriers, they charge extra for that.
Right. So if in terms of designing and custom making, so are you doing this all yourself or like in your house or do you have a studio? Like what does that whole process look like for you?
Yeah. So because it's online, yep, I've got a home office. So yep, so I do it based at home at the stage. Yeah, yeah.
You
So
do all the
it's good.
designing, all the customization is all you. Like it's like there's no help, there's no other company. I was like it's all you're doing all of it.
I don't make the jewelry though. I've got about five manufacturers that I deal with, but I can look from, and like the tech people, I get approached now that I'm out there by lots of different manufacturers saying if I want, their diamonds, or if I want them to make my jewelry, then they will. So it's quite good. But I've chosen ones that I've zoomed with, and they've shown me around their factories and or their making process. So it's been quite good. Like I haven't actually flown there. I did do a big trip overseas in June and went round a lot of different. Like I went to Dubai. That was so great. Their gold over there is amazing and stuff. And yeah, just went to see what overseas, because obviously it's way different to down under jewelry, and it's way more ornate, and their gold color is even way brighter and different to ours. Yeah, what I get is a lot different as well. So, but it's beautiful, lovely. Yeah.
Makes sense. So if somebody wanted to reach out to you, do you mind sharing your website or social media handles? Like what's the best way for somebody to go and buy your products and find your website?
Yep, they can reach us on www.bougeeice.com, as well as they can contact me through Instagram, Facebook, or email, or any, ready and waiting for anyone who wants to get some really nice Boujee Ice jewelry. Yeah,
That's
I'd
great.
love it.
Well, Cheryl, I want to say thank you so much for your time. Hopefully that we can chat again in 1 year from now as you continue to
Yeah,
grow and hopefully
that'd be
become
great.
a global brand and everybody knows who you are and we're rooting for you. So, and I know that you
Oh,
just started
thank you.
a couple weeks ago, but yeah, we really are hoping that you continue to scale and grow.
Oh, I really appreciate that. And thank you for reaching out to your first one in New Zealand.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, thank you so much for joining.
Thank you. That's
All right,
great.
thanks. All right,
Take care.
thanks. All right,
All right.
bye.
See ya.